Good morning, everyone. It is 9:13 Eastern Standard Time, and it is the 2nd of August, 2021. We're looking at the NQ, which is the NASDAQ futures E-mini, and it is in a kind of a little range right now. It came down and hit this little support area. It is up 61 points right now from the overnight. And it looks like it's probably going to be a bullish day. I don't know yet, but I will be watching the first 5-minute candle. That's the way I trade. That's one of my patterns is to trade the first 5-minute candle. So I will be looking to buy above the high of that candle for the first part of the day. And if it goes down, I will be looking for a 1, 2, 3 reversal. So that's where I stand. I will come back right at the end of that first 5-minute candle and go from there. All right, so the first 5-minute candle is in, and it is this one right here. Looks like it wants to go down a little bit. So I'll keep this order in up above. I've got it in right now, up above that first 5-minute candle. And as it goes down, it can turn around and come right back up and pop it, but that doesn't mean it will. So if it continues down for a little bit, I will be looking at a buy setup for it on a 1, 2, 3 reversal. So that's where I stand. I'll go in and freeze it right now and come back when something starts looking interesting. So I just want to show something here. I had this pre-designated, this low or support, I should say, right here, here. And the way I used to trade would be to sell it below that low when it breaks on the breakthrough. But I kind of got away from shorting the market because at some point the buyers are going to step in and start running it up because it is in an overall bull market. Now, I know they've been talking about a crash and it's probably going to happen. Who knows? But I got to do the day trade. So here's what I'm thinking is it's probably going to go off one of these lows up to this high and then retrace down to a Fibonacci level, probably the 618 or the 786. And then what I will look for is a 1, 2, 3 retracement or 1, 2, 3 reversal in this area somewhere down here, and then try to get when they start buying it up, get in on that train on the turnaround. So that's my strategy right now. I know that it definitely would have been a good short, but that's okay. I'm going to try to be patient and just wait for the turnaround if it comes. Well, here's what I'm looking at right now. It is 10:03 a.m. It looks like we probably have put in a low, not for sure yet, but it's come up here to the moving average. It may bounce off of it and go on down. But the way I usually trade it is a 1, 2, 3 reversal would be if this is the low, and then this is the little small pullback, and I need at least one red candle in there where it goes on down and tries to continue lower. But if it doesn't, then I buy above the high. That's a 1, 2, 3 reversal. So it looks like it wants to go back up. Now here's where I wait for these to cross this line, the blue line, to cross the red. Same with this one, cross the red right around the same time. And for this to be crossed over, this is the MACD here. That's the RSI, and that's slow stochastic. So I really need those to be reversing and going back up. Now here's another point I want to bring up, and this is just something I've noticed on days of trading this, is where, notice the DOM here, the dome or DOM, it is just bouncing around crazy. Look at that. There's no movement to it, no direction. It's just, I don't know if computers are kicking in or day traders are just doing crazy stuff. I don't know, but it needs to settle down, and I may not get in a trade if it continues doing what it's doing. Now, if the other things all play into place, like these lines, if they get back up and start crossing, I may go on and put it in a trade. But if everything else is working the same with it, so I'll come back and give my thoughts on what's happening after after we see what happens. Okay, so I went ahead and put my order in. Not everything is looking as good as I'd like it to. I wish everything was right up here crossing over, but it is, yeah, the ES is looking like it wants to go up. There it goes.
Stop filled.
I'm not going to stay very long. In fact, I think I may tell you what, I'll move my stop up pretty quick because I don't like this. Yeah, it'll probably get stopped out. Well, let's see here. Yeah, it's going to go down and stop me out. Too goosey here. I'm just going to go ahead and get out.
Order
Yeah, I took, I think I only made a couple dollars, but it is just loosey-goosey right now. And I don't like that. Yeah, see, that was a good, it was a good entry. And that's what I said, though. I just don't like the piece up here, that these aren't up to the red line yet. So we'll see maybe if it pulls up a little bit. Um, well, you know, hindsight's always 20/20, but um, let me stop and regroup, and I'll come back when I figure out what I'm going to do. All right, so I took 30 bucks on that deal. That wasn't much. I would be up to $200 right now, where I had my original order to take out at 10 points, and I would have gotten that right now. But like I said, the way this thing is jumping around, and the ES was not in complete agreement with the way the NQ was trading. So I just didn't want to take the chance. I didn't want to take a loss. I'm right up there where I'm about ready to pass this second phase of the combine, and I just want to make the money and finish the combine. So for Top Step Trader. So if you're looking to trade futures and have someone eventually fund you, Top Step Trader is a place to look into and see what kind of programs they have. I think they're pretty good. So let me come back when something else happens here. Everything is crossing right now, so on the lines. So what I'm going to wait for is a red candle to form, and then I would get long above the red candle. All right, so I had my order in above this high right here. My order's in at 22.75. Everything is looking pretty good. I just hope it keeps the momentum. I don't want to have to put my stop down below that low there. That's 400 bucks. So like I said, I try to keep this low risk. So if I would have just kept my stop in at the 100 points or 100 bucks here, I would have already had my profit for the day. But I moved it up. It was too squirrely for me, and I wasn't across the red lines yet. So I'm across the red lines. Everything is looking bullish, and I'm just going to hold on and see what happens here. I'll come back if I get filled. All right, real quick, all my criteria is in play. This blue line should be going above its last high over here at 55.13. Right now it's at 50, 54, 55.15, somewhere in there. Hopefully, if it breaks that high, it will continue up, but you never know. I just don't want to put my stop down here at 89. That's 30 points. That's 600 bucks. I'm not risking that. So I will go on and risk the 100 bucks and 5 points and see where we go from here. But now the TTM squeeze is showing that it's going bullish, which is a good sign. And I will come back. All right, so I just got filled, folks, and it looks like it wants to push on up. Let's see here. Yeah, this is looking good. Everything's looking bull side here. 24.75 is the high of this candle. Realistically, I should have my stop down below this low of this candle, but like the whole premise of this site is low risk, and it's not pushing through as quick as it should. So let me go over here to the tick range chart, see how it's looking. Yeah, well, everything's looking pretty good. The cumulative delta is trying to go up too, so it looks like it wants to go on up. Okay, and I'm up $60 right now, 70. Yeah, it's looking kind of strong here. 25. Let's see here. Yeah, the delta still looking kind of strong as it's moving up here. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see it going down where it is right now, though. Well, I'll just I'll come back when something happens here. Well, all right. I am done for the day. I got out, or I moved my stop loss up pretty close, well, up where it should have been, and I lost I think $5 on it. So I'm $25 profit for the day. My strategy was correct. I just don't like to risk that much. So as I said before, the correct place to put that risk level was below this candle, but it was 12 points, and or let's see, yeah, 13 points or 14 points. It came down within a point of that, so I mean that's that's over $200 risking, where I like to just risk 100, and it looks like it wants to go up above that high of that first candle too and break that. And everything is looking bullish now, but it was just too sketchy. It was bouncing around way too much for the way I like to trade. So I got out. I'm done for the day, and tomorrow's another trading day. I hope you had a good trading day yourself, and hopefully you will check it out tomorrow. Thank you.